outside the room. Hi guys, I'm trying to clone. You might remember me from 72's as. Bad boy Bobby.
Welcome back to Fearless Risk, episode 4 of the Harley Sportster revamp, build, custom, something dum-dum-dum.
Okay, so I found some, if you have a look at my shitty spokes, they're all rusty. I found some
Entree me.
that the guys had done for his Sportster. Spent lots of money on them, but they are for an 01 Sportster. Mine's a 13 and it's got different axles. So now I need to work out if my hubs are the same. If my hubs are the same, then I might be able to change bearings, and if that's not going to happen, then I might be able to use my hubs with his brand new powder-coated black wheels and his brand new spokes. Hopefully. So I've got some measurements here. Have a look at this. Can anyone decipher this shit? So it makes lots of sense to me, but you know what the saying goes: if it doesn't make sense, it makes dollars. And it's going to cost me dollars because it doesn't make sense. 21 by 2.15. 16 by 3.5. Which, this is 16 by 3.
So they're not the same. Is it making sense now?
You never get to these bits of wiring and shit. So on here, changing bars. I might as well just dangle everything down. So here's a trick here that I've learned over the years. When you take this off, what was that noise? Anyway, you just pull the lever in, stick a bit of stuff in there. It stops everything, like the brake master cylinder coming out too far, and sometimes it doesn't want to go back in properly. I don't know why that is. And it also, I've had it on Harleys before, the switch won't work again after that. Once you've let that come out too far, the brake light switch. So I always just stick a bit of cardboard in there, pull the lever in, jam a bit of cardboard in there. That stops it giving you problems down the track. And ever since I've started doing that, I've never had a brake light switch not work when I put it back together. So yeah, these bars are coming off. I want to actually make sure that these bolts, the original bolts, fitted the new risers, because the risers didn't come with bolts, and they fit. So. Oh fucking hell, that's tight. Holy shit. Oh my god. Main thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we should be able to polish most of this anyway, because now, with all that, those other bars and crap on there, it's actually a lot more room. It's a lot nicer. So these bars, which way out do you reckon they go?
Should we read the instructions?
Oh yeah. They sell them, made in China. Carry Yak and see. I thought the name was something cool, like, I don't know, German or Japanese, or no, it's Chinese. But anyway, they're CNC, properly made, blah blah blah. So where was I heading with this? Okay, so
Risers?
yeah, decent risers. I bought them from Harley Davidson, so I presumed that they would be. That's what they're putting on all the bikes apparently. So I thought they'd be a bit better than that, but whatever. Well, not that they're not as good as. Look how big and solid those are.
Those are flat.
Those are flat, man.
Very flat. This is a finger for size.
These are the bars. Anyone see the curl of those bars? See how they curl up? See the curl? It's only got like an inch up and an inch pullback. So we should probably read some instructions. But my thoughts are is this bit with the concave, because it's smooth on that side, I reckon that goes out. Because they're the same every which way, so it's not going to really matter, is it? Does it look cool with those in or out? Out. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so these are going to go on here. Holy bejesus.
Wow. It's gonna look cool. It's gonna look like a dirt bike. But it's gonna sound like a Harley.
Like, these are heavy duty.
Yeah, they're chunky as.
Heavy patootie. These on first so that you can get these actually parallel with each other. If that makes sense. Before you bother doing up the bottom.
So step one, put.
I will read the instructions later once I'm done. But you have to get the two risers to line up with each other, which I'm just going to jig this on for now, so that if once these are lined up, then I can actually do the bolts up on the bottom and we know that we're in the right spot. Does that make sense? Because otherwise I'd do that up and that would be to the side and then the top cap won't go on because it's one piece top cap, so it has to be done a certain way. And then everything's going to have red Loctite on it. Well, I probably should be blue, but red because I don't want my handlebars coming off my hand when I'm doing a wheelie.
What's the difference between red and blue Loctite?
So blue is medium strength, red is high strength.
Ah.
Red doesn't come off, it's very easy. Blue comes off reasonably easy.
They're the squarest thing on the bike. Hey, Taco?
Once everything's on there, once they're actually on there as far as... See, I can't do two things at once.
It's okay, baby.
Once they're actually on there...
Just do that and then talk. Go.
So once the wiring's actually on there, with the bars and everything else, I actually don't think they're going to look that big.
No. They don't look big at all in, like, this video.
Do they?
No.
On the front.
No, they
staunch
don't.
though, eh?
Yeah.
Because it's the same fatness as the forks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just square around.
Yeah.
So, what do I do with that?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Oh, there. There it is.
Do I look for the one I just lost or use this one?
That's good.
They are solid as your Nana. Okay, I came up with that one by myself.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
It does to me.
Who's Nana?
I don't know. There's Nana.
Is she solid?
Mm-hmm. She's one mean motherfucker.
Does solid mean mean to you?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually.
Mean as in like, she's mean, she'll bash you.
To me it means like muscly, like strong.
Yeah, mean as in she's a mean machine. She will beat your ass.
Sorry about the lighting also.
Often called auntie.
Ra doesn't realise he needs to stand with the light on him, not with the light behind him, but that's okay.
Probably.
He's on the wrong side.
I've been on the wrong side my whole life.
But that's okay. We're not here for...
These are fucking beasts. Fuck, I like that. They're kind of like a drag bar almost. Look at that. See how you can angle them to change your wrist angle?
Mm-hmm.
Like, where do I want to be? If I'm straight out in front of me, I want to be like that. So, I kind of need to work out where I'm going to be on my bike. Because once I start bolting these down, I can't really move them. Because these are knurled. Look, it's got, can you see in here? These are knurled. They don't spin very easily. Once it starts to clamp onto that, it doesn't really want to turn. what I'm doing here is just lining it up to get it about where I want it to be, and then I'll be sitting this on top and starting them. And these should be loctite too, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them all on, work out where the bars want to go, kind of get them a bit torqued down, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out one at a time and loctite it and put it back in so the bars don't move. Because otherwise if I loctite them now, I'll be mucking around for ages trying to work out how to get them in the right position, and then the loctite will be setting. Okay. Fuck, those look staunch. Do they?
Looks cool.
Nice, stand it up. Keys in it. What do you reckon? Oh, those are exactly like what I wanted, man.
Yeah.
Like that just... Look at
That looks so much more
cruising.
comfortable.
Look like I am a little bit wider than I probably want to be. I could probably cut some off that, to be honest. Oh no, because I can't get that grip off now. That grip's been on these bars used to be on my dyno, which I don't have anymore. But because they were on my dyno, I put them already bolted them in once, and I have never been able to unbolt them. Which I could drill those out. I don't know. Doesn't look too wide, eh? I would like to have it a little bit narrower though, to be honest. I would like to cut like an inch off each side. What I can do tomorrow is I might drill these out.
Okay.
Drill these out, and then I'll run those other grips. I'll measure it tomorrow, but I want to be in like this, I think. See if I have an inch hanging out the end. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
I want to be like that.
Yeah.
I like this.
Hey, get off it.
I don't know, actually. Maybe I'll just leave it. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Inch.
You could always take it for a ride and say.
Yeah, I can always cut them later, eh?
Yeah.
I know that the wider the bars, the more leverage you have, as in the easier it is. But it can also, you kind of want your shoulders, your hands to be straight out in front of you.
Fail. Nice try.
If you grab the tape measure.
Yep.
So yeah, I might do that tomorrow. I might cut the ends off. What's that? I just want to double check where the dimple the ends. Oh, I've got heaps. Dimple goes from there to there. Nah, maybe I'll just leave them as they are.
Okay.
That'd be sweet. Man, that's fucking fine. Pass the tape.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just measure these. I'm pretty sure these are bigger than that. And I didn't want them this wide. Yeah, way bigger. So these are 900. And these are 800, I think. 780. So the other ones were like that. Another 2 inches each side.
Yeah. Well, that's all for now, folks.
What do you think as far as those go?
Today, we promised a riding video, and at some point we will. But first,
I'm just going to get this back together.
we're going to get the handlebars together.
At some point I'll polish all this, but I don't have that stuff with me at the moment to polish that, but I'll do that later. So anyway, I'll put it back together. on. Okay, we just road tested it and they're just a little bit too far up in the air for my taste. So that one wants to come down a bit. Yeah, feels better. And then of course, once you adjust these back, the mirrors will be in the wrong place now.
True.
But it's all part of it. So yeah, just test ride things. Adjust them. Find what feels good for you, because as soon as I hopped on it and rode, like as soon as I was sitting on it before and I adjusted it up, it felt good. And then as soon as I got out on the road and went to take off, I was like, oh, these are too high. And it's weird because you must get into a different position or something when you're riding to when you're actually just sitting on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you might find too, it is for me a little bit, that one hand likes to be further down than the other. For some reason my this hand, because it grips the clutch a lot, I guess, it feels a bit more, feels a bit nicer if I can grip it when it's a little bit more down. There's a bit of gravel rash here from someone falling off, and I was going to pull it all apart and paint it and muck around, and then I was like, whatever, adds to it. Looks like it's been ridden. It's all part of it, isn't it? It's been ridden. It's not a show bike, it's a go bike.
Goober?
Goober.
That feel better?
Yeah. I was gonna go for a ride through the forest and back, but fucking I feel like came on straight away.
Oh yeah.
When I went up the hill.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, so it's only done one trip through the forest and back.
Yeah, from our place.
From our place and back to here.
And then a little bit.
Lap up there and back. And that's a tank of gas.
Yikes.
It was only on the light though, so there'd be probably another 3 litres or something in there.
Yeah, surely.
But fuck, that's expensive. I suppose if you ride like that, it gets expensive.
So it's all good, the grips, the
yep.
Controls feel good.
I'm still pretty undecided on I don't really like the mids, eh?
Really?
Nah. So, because every time I go to hop on, I go like this by accident.
Yeah.
Because my feet are out in front, right? So my feet are here, and then I go to put my feet up, and I go like this, and then I'm like, fuck sakes, and I've got to try and kick it back down.
Yeah.
So annoying. Because on my sports bike, they're back here, so they're never in your way.
Yeah.
So you put your foot straight up and then back on them.
Yeah.
Whereas here, these are right in your way where you put your feet down every time. So annoying.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking about doing, bear with me, I'm going to put the Fords back on, I think.
Okay.
But with short pegs like this.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of my long pegs that it's got. Short pegs like this. And then I'm going to put my slugs in the front and lift the front so then I don't scrape. You know what I mean? So the forks will be longer, and then my Fords will be further off the ground. That way I'm forward controls and it won't scrape. So that's my next trick, because that's a pain in the ass.
Fair enough.
But anyway.
Cool. Good job. Episode
Good job.
5 done.